What is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 63. My name is Ben. Thank you very much for stopping by. Real quick. Every time I say it, I'm like, people are going to get sick of this, but too bad. It's got to be done real quick. If you didn't mind hitting a like on this video, possibly subscribing to the channel if you are new here, that would be fantastic. I always do a little something before I get into the video. You guys know that if you watch enough of these videos. My kart partner, Walt Curtis, has decided that he is retiring from kart racing. So I just kind of want to put it out there. It doesn't really, mean a hill of beans to you guys. If you see me, if you follow my personal account on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, if you see me putting stuff up for sale, I'm not actually stopping racing. It's just we're going to sell off it. There's a lot of, over the past, I think we got together 2016 and started racing together. We've accumulated a lot of stuff over the years, and some of the things I just, as a single person going to the races, I keep in my small trailer, probably sell the big trailer, some odds and ends, this and that. If you happen to see me selling some stuff, I'm not getting out of racing. I just thought I'd let you know. And to Walt, if you watch this by chance, he doesn't, I don't think he watches my videos, which is, I don't know if it's weird or if there's a reason for it, but anyway, I really appreciate all that you have done for me over the past whatever year since 2016. We won some championships, the 2015 Upstate New York Championship, 2017 Northeast Divisional Championship. I couldn't have done it without you all. I hope you know that I appreciate all your assistance with me this year. I gotta, do some things. I gotta figure out getting tires and what have you this year. And like I said, I plan on clone racing. So we'll see how that pertains, how much I'm actually able to race and this and that. So if any of you know any good sponsors, anyway, all joking aside, I really do appreciate him as not only my kart partner, but my friend, who I traveled many, many miles with to different races and experienced a whole bunch of stuff. So I just wanted to put that out there, for everybody else. If you have help, appreciate them. It really, you don't know, how long it's going to last or, what their intentions are or this and that. Walt and I have had a friendship that's lasted, 20 plus years now, and I can't thank him enough for that. So thank your sponsors, thank the people who help you always, be appreciative. That's a good thing. Now, all right, on to the video. This, I had something else planned, but a conversation via the Messenger app happened, and I thought, you know what? That is a good topic. We're gonna talk about re-rolls and used tires. Can you re-roll them with prep? Okay, first things first, before we get into what I just said there, what are re-rolls? Now, some prep types, some prep manufacturers, you would have to speak to whom, if it's Track Tech, if Pink Magic, whoever it is. Some preps say if you prep from internally, they have a shelf life of when they are the best used. So if you roll 50 cc's, 75 cc's, 300 cc's of whatever prep on the internal of your tire, it has a shelf life for how long that might create the best bite. Your manufacturer will know that. I don't for definite know. I don't know, what kind of prep was in whatever tire, how long it would last. Track Tech stuff, I have a tendency only to prep once for the life of a tire. I don't do re-rolls because I feel as if I've never had to. I believe that the prep has saturated the tread from the inside out. I don't re-roll internal prep. Does that mean that I can't re-roll internal prep? Absolutely not. I probably should. I probably should experiment with it, but with a limited amount of tire usage that I get running UAS with it, I might run 10 races a year running UAS up until this point. I haven't had a need to with the tires that I happen to run. But like I said, talk to your prep manufacturer. Is this what they like? Do you want to re-roll your tires after a certain amount of time? A week, 2 weeks, a month? Hey, this bleeds out after 3 months of time. If you're going to use the tires again, you might want to re-roll it. So that is what a re-roll is. Now, as far as used tires, if you're purchasing used tires, if you can get the amount of information that you need out of the people you're buying the tires, hey, what were these treated with, and what are your opinions on me re-rolling them? As a person who doesn't know, in this case, the person reached out, asked, hey, is it okay to re-roll his tires? I would say yes. I don't know about suggesting internally because I don't know what was put internally. Externally, I say go ham on it. Do what you need to get the durometer down. Basically, the concept was that the durometer was a little too hard for the track that they were running, these used tires. Could they re-prep them? And I would say do it from the outside. That's my opinion on it. I don't know what was done internally unless the person you got them from has that information and suggests, yeah, you're fine. Go ahead internally, re-prep these tires, go ahead and run them, get the durometer down. I would say externally, treat them from there. If you're gonna, drop a durometer, say 10, get fairly aggressive at first. If you use some heat, whatever you got to do to get that durometer down to what you need to, but internally, it's kind of a crapshoot. You don't want to overtreat a tire. You don't want to oversaturate a tire. You do not want to lock yourself down by getting that tire too much grip where you don't need it. So just some things to consider there, guys. It's tire prep work is interesting, and then you throw in variables like this. Like I said, I'm one who only internally preps a tire once. Life of the carcass. That's it. That's all I do. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to change my stance on this. Maybe clone racing. Maybe I find out that, hey, these tires need to be rolled every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks. They need to have that internal bite actually put in the tire for the tire's performance. But I don't, I'll add this in, I do not achieve durometer from internal prepping. I do my durometer, the softness of the tire, from the outside only. What I use internal for, if you're getting aggressive, that's fine. Building a bunch of bite in the tire, but I don't find that rolling internally has, I don't want to say a huge difference. I haven't found a point where I've rolled internal and then all of a sudden I pull them out of the hot box and holy crap, these things are 20 durometer. I've never had that. What I have had is them come down 5 points, maybe 10 points, from a brand new tire, and then do the external work if I'm coming down that far anyway. But with the exception of Vega Yellows, I'm not overly aggressive with internal prepping anyway. It's just my choice. I would prefer to have a tire that is maybe slightly harder, fires off a little bit later, and comes on at the end of the run when somebody, say, prepped a little harder. Their tires are good to go. They get the sprint speed, and then I'm able to reel them in at the end of the run when their cart isn't handling the best. So there you go, guys. The topic for today, the re-rolls and used tires. My opinions on it, they are, as always, opinions. I'm sure that people will come in here and say, no, this is what we do, which is fine. If you have a difference in opinion, if you have some information for people that you think is worthwhile, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'm sure everybody would love to, my perspective isn't everything. Give people other perspectives. How do you like to prep your tires? Do you re-roll your tires? How do you bring down your durometer? All sorts of stuff. We have to consider that this channel is, yes, I do UAS stuff, but a lot of newcomers come here for information, and if you can help the newcomers coming up, it only keeps our sport alive and well. We do, it's great to have a speed advantage. It's great to have that information that keeps you ahead of the pack, but if we don't have anybody coming up, if you're making it extra hard for them to learn what karting is about, what is necessary in order to gain speed, you're killing our industry, in my opinion. We need to help those coming up, get them up to somewhat speed. Don't give them all the secrets. Give them up to somewhat speed so they can build their own path from there. Just my opinion on that, but thank you very much, guys, for coming by. I appreciate you as always. Again, I'm out in the barn. This is kind of nice. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. New York. If you don't like the weather in New York today, wait till tomorrow. It will be different, so... All right, guys, I really appreciate every single one of you coming by as always, and I'll catch you in the next video. Later.